Alright, back again, this time for the Masters League Open workout 24.1, which is 6 rounds for time of 30 double unders, 5 shoulder to overhead at 60 kilo, 10 box jump overs, and 5 shoulder to overhead. So for me, this year's going to be a little bit different. As I mentioned in a previous video, normally I'm using the Masters League Open to sort of finish off my prep for the Open. This year, coming off a number of injuries and having a new baby and all the rest of it, this is the start of my prep. So definitely not well conditioned muscular endurance wise. I've been doing a lot of conditioning, ergs, but haven't been doing too much sort of endurance work. So that was definitely my downfall in this particular workout. However, my strategy going into this one was just to stay relaxed on the double unders, do the shoulder to overhead unbroken, and just be efficient on the box jump overs. So I wasn't looking to go super fast on the box jump overs because I knew that I was aiming to have the box jump overs as sort of my rest to sort of catch the breath, and give the shoulders a rest as well. Now, one thing that I didn't like for the first 2 rounds was I wasn't being super efficient on my shoulder overhead. So ideally, coming up out of the clean, you want to go straight into a jerk. I was sort of just racking it, and that was just a lapse in concentration basically. I did start doing it from about the 3rd round, I believe, which just meant simply less time under tension. As always, when setting up, you want to try and be sort of as efficient as possible, so you're not wanting to have everything spread out. So it was like a triangle formation. So I've got the rope sort of up, if you're looking at the video, on the right, the barbell on the left, and the box sort of in the middle of those. So again, just trying to be efficient with that. Strategy wise, with the double unders, I was planning on doing them unbroken. However, throughout the workout I did break, just because I found that because I haven't been working out like CrossFit workouts too much, I was quite inefficient with all the movements, so heart rate was a little bit higher than usual, so I ended up breaking those up. And also because I was so inefficient with double unders, I tripped a number of times. But most of the time when I broke, it was like 15 or 16 reps in, so 2 sets. And then with the box jump overs, just trying to be as deliberate as possible, making sure I was staying close to the box when stepping down, so I'm not wasting time, stepping towards the box or away from the box. So for those that aren't aware, the most recent injury, it wasn't so much an injury, it was just sort of an old injury that's flared up. So I have a bulge disc in the L5S1. Nothing, not a major bulge, but just enough to cause enough pain to put me out of action for a while. So I haven't been able to squat, so my leg strength has definitely significantly dropped off. So I was finding going from sort of the push jerks into the box jumps, there was a little bit of muscular fatigue for the legs, so I wasn't super efficient with those, which meant that I had to make sure that I was, kept going, keep pushing, and making sure that the reps kept ticking over so time didn't get away. Where I started to sort of break down with that muscular endurance was in the 3rd round, so quite early. Still managed to keep moving pretty well. There was quite a few times that I did have what I would say is significant rest. Although my heart rate fell, I felt that it was quite high. When I looked on my Whoop score, I think the the average was 152, so it wasn't really that high. But do a higher heart rate plus that muscular fatigue, so it's going to feel like it's a lot higher. So that's what that was. So with this particular workout, there's going to be sort of two factors that may limit people. The first one, double unders. So people who struggle with double unders, whether it's linking double unders or just not terribly efficient at double unders, I recommend breaking those up with 3 sets of 10 or 2 sets of 15. So again, there's a number of reasons why people may be or may struggle with double unders. Simply the first one being just inefficient, so they might flare their arms out, so really using their shoulders. This is, for what I found for this one, quite a shoulder heavy workout, so making sure you stay relaxed is key to that, especially through the arms. And the other one is people who just struggle simply to link double unders. Again, try and stay relaxed as much as possible, and breaking up the double unders isn't going to break the workout as long as you keep the rest or that break time short. The other factor that's going to limit some people is going to be simply the weight for the shoulder overhead. Again, doing things like going straight into the jerk after you clean, simply just making sure that that time under tension with that rest of those 5 reps. 5 reps isn't a whole heap per set. Overall, there's quite a few reps total, but doing it in sets of 5 isn't too bad. But if you do struggle with the weight, I do recommend I'm always trying with shoulder overhead, do them open, simply because you don't want to be adding extra reps, so you're going to have to clean that bar up every time you drop it. But just take a breath at the top when you lock out, compose yourself, bring it back down, and go straight back up into that top part of the jerk. So you're sort of resting in that lockout phase. Not so much resting, but just catching your breath, setting for that next rep. And just, you can only do your best, especially if you struggle with that type of weight. If you do have to break it up, again, make sure that rest or that break is short. I wouldn't recommend doing singles, so basically doing a clean and jerk, so you're just adding reps to a workout. So ideally making sure that those shoulders overhead are unbroken. With the box jump overs, I find the box jump overs better than box jumps, sort of more efficient. With the box jump overs, what I find to be quite efficient is when you're stepping down, step down close to the box, and how you do that is you actually turn on top of the box rather than sort of step down, turn around, then jump again, because you're just adding steps into it. So turning on the top of the box, so you're stepping down to really close to that box to be ready to jump back up on top of the box. So as you can see, going into this, I think this is second last round here, as I start to break down, I start to step back a little bit with one foot. Again, you want to try and limit that as much as possible, and just stay super efficient and keep moving. So slowing it down this way, you're still getting reps in, but it's sort of allowing you to sort of catch your breath a little bit, sort of stabilize that heart rate, and just getting those reps ticking over. There's only 10. Again, it's not, each round isn't super high reps, hence why it's 6 rounds. But overall, I quite liked the workout for the first one. I was quite happy that I didn't have to scale this one, although I didn't do as good as previous years, simply just feeling that in the most greatest condition at the moment, but happily didn't have to scale this one. As soon as there's any sort of squatting, I'm going to have to scale that, just simply because I haven't been able to squat for a significant amount of time. I'm only still currently just doing air squats. I have done a few workouts with wall balls. Wall balls seem to be okay. I don't pull up sore from those, so hopefully if we get any sort of squatting, it's just going to be wall balls, because I'll be able to do those. But if we get like a heavy thruster or a squat clean or something like that, it's definitely going to have to scale. I'm not looking to make my sort of recurring injury any worse. Really looking to use these workouts to sort of kickstart my prep, not only for the Open, but for this year and moving forward. This is the first year I moved up in age category, so it's the first year in the 40 to 44 category, so something I'm quite excited about doing. So looking forward to that challenge as well. But this year for me is just looking to stay healthy and keep pushing my fitness and strength beyond where it has been over the last few years. Just last few years had significant injuries and haven't been able to achieve what I wanted to, but looking forward to this one. Again, really enjoyed this workout and looking forward to the next couple. Till next one.